Hey, my fellow YouTubers. I know it's been a really long time since I did a video. Life just happens. Well, I've been busy with a lot of stuff, but I never forget you guys. So, anyhow, I know it's been a little while since I did a video, but tonight I am going to do not just one movie review, but three. Only because one of my favorite actresses, who was a singer but will still be a singer in my heart, is in those three movies. And the one that I'm talking about is Julie Andrews. Yeah. So I'm going to do this challenge. So, anyhow, I started to like Julie Andrews when she was in the movie Mary Poppins. That's a Disney classic. Oh, sorry, my finger's in the way. Yeah. So that's when I started to like Julie Andrews, is when she did Mary Poppins. And the music was really great. There's a few I like. A Spoonful of Sugar. That always makes me smile. And what was the other one? I can say it, but I cannot spell it. Um, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, sometimes it's easy to say, but spelling it, oh man, forget it. And yeah, and there's another movie I liked that she was in, The Sound of Music. Oh, it's one of my favorite movies. Loved her in The Sound of Music. And the story, oh man. And, watching the movie makes me want to visit Austria in real life and see the house and the mountains and the hills. Yeah. I mean, I would say that didn't really fall in love with it right away when I was a kid. It was more in my teen years, just like Titanic. Um, how do I say this? Because when you're a kid, there would be no way you would watch a movie for 2 hours. Heck, I didn't even know Mary Poppins was 2 hours, but it just finished so fast. Anyhow, that's unimportant. Um, yeah. So I do remember. Oh, sorry, I got a little itch, but not important. So I started to watch it more. Well, not really watch it more, but I remember when I was in grade 7, my class and I watched The Sound of Music because we were going to have a test on that. And I thought, oh, great. And yeah, and I remember mentioning that I have the movie, and I had to watch it to, pass this test. But luckily I did. Got 10 out of 15, which was not a really bad score. Yeah. And I do remember when I was in high school, my friend and I, my friend and I got really excited because she mentioned that we were going to watch The Sound of Music in music class. And I got really excited, and so did she. And that's when I started to love it more, when I was more in high school. I started to watch it more. And I remember when she came over to stay overnight, we watched the movie. That was a fun night. I really loved the story. And, the actors, the actors in the movie did really good. Christopher Plummer as Captain Von Trapp, he nailed it. And let's not forget the people who played the kids. Yeah, it was a really good movie. What I don't get is that it plays every year on Christmas. I'm like, why do you have to play it on Christmas? Only because of that song, My Favorite Things. Because she mentions snowflakes and sleigh bells. Yeah, I know that it comes around Christmas time, but where's the snow? Where are the Christmas trees? I don't consider that as a Christmas movie. No, I don't. I kind of find it, well, I find it more of an anytime movie. Like, I find it more like you can watch it anytime you want, not just during the Christmas season. Yeah, just like that song, Jolly Holiday. Like, because I know one year, I can't remember, I know one year it gave Mary Poppins during the New Year. And I'm like, why? Is it because of that song, Jolly Holiday? Yes, I know Christmas can be a jolly holiday, but if people listen to the lyrics, then you know, then maybe they won't find it much of a holiday movie. That's my opinion. That's what I think. But to be honest, I find Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music more of an anytime movie. And I do love the music in The Sound of Music. Yeah. Oh, this is the true story. It has something to do with The Sound of Music. Back when I was like in grade 7, I was doing my singing exam and the song was The Sound of Music. And I just finished, you know, the song and I had a tickle in my throat. I was like, oh my gosh, that's not supposed to happen. But in my mind, I also kept saying, keep going, keep going. So I did. I mean, it's a one time thing. It wasn't the end of the world. But anyhow, at least, I did it. That's all that mattered. And yeah. And I also like that song, Feed the Birds Tuppence a Bag from that Mary Poppins. It's like she's singing a lullaby to the kids. Of course, they end up falling asleep. That's no brainer. Um, yeah. I mean, I did felt sad when she left, but she did her work, and at least the kids got to spend more time with their parents. And she was saying that her work is done, then she would help another family. So she's kind of like an angel in disguise. Yeah. And I do like Dick Van Dyke as Bert. And yeah, and he also played another role in the film. He played the banker. I was like, how do people do that? Well, anyway, I'm sure they they surprise all of the audience. Anyway, and like I said, I'm always gonna love the sound of music. I always love the music, and the little children make me smile, especially little Gretel. Yeah, and there's another Julie Andrews movie that there's another Julie Andrews movie that I love, and it's with Anne Hathaway, The Princess Diaries. Love that one. I mean, so that would be Julie Andrews' second Disney movie. Yeah, because her first one was Mary Poppins, and the second one was The Princess Diaries. I love The Princess Diaries. It's funny how, Anne Hathaway's character, Mia, is just like an ordinary teenager when she finds out that she's really royalty and she ends up being a princess. I would have been like, oh, cool. That means I'm royal. That means, I'll convince people to be nice, but it doesn't work that way. Even if you're royalty or not. Like, princess or no princess. But anyhow, it's like, kind of like, Cinderella in a way. And, Julie Andrews' character is kind of like Princess Mia's fairy godmother in a way. But, I do like the story. And there are some funny scenes too. When the grandma's trying to teach her how to, be more like a princess like. But I always love how she's always like, not always, but most of the times, like, she's like failing. And she's always like, falling and making funny faces and doing other funny stuff. Yeah, the, there were some funny scenes in that movie. The sequel was alright, but not really my favorite. But I was hoping, like in the second one, that she would get married to a prince, but that was an arranged marriage, and I don't think she would want that. No. I mean, you can still be a queen without being married. I mean, there's something wrong with that. So, yeah. And yeah, those are my three movies that Julie Andrews is in, which would be Mary Poppins, The Sound of Music, and The Princess Diaries. Anyhow, that would be my reviews. I just wanted to, do that challenge. And yeah, that was pretty much it. So make a comment below. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in my next video. And please let me know which movie review I should do next. I will see you all later. Bye bye.